Hey, folks, how y'all doing? Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Hope everybody's having a good day. So we're on day 2 of the bounce. We're starting to get to some key resistance levels here. Close. We got a little bit more upside in the S&P before we got to make some decisions. But you can see this 1950 is going to be a pretty key area. So even though the market looked like it had a weak bounce today, there were hundreds of stocks having sharp moves today, and that's really all you can ask for in the market is are you getting moves in momentum names and riskier names? 1% move in the IWM. It was leading the S&P 500. We're at a kind of a key resistance level here, so we're kind of at that kind of a key road in the market. I think one more thrust into the market, and the IWM and the S&P are going to have some decisions to make, and that'll kind of give us an idea of what's going to happen. But overall, the trading the last couple days has been, I mean, every day is a good trading day, but in terms of the market, the market's been pretty healthy the last couple of days, so we'll see where that takes us. You can see on a longer term basis, we kind of have a longer term kind of head and shoulders type of pattern, double head and shoulders, double top. I don't even know what you call these things. That's why I give all my own setups my own names, because you never know what's what. But it looks like you're right, a potential double top, but you would need to confirm by taking out this level here. So we're getting right back into kind of the swamp area. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Let's take a look at the watch list. Rick, RIC, a big move here. It's had some news. I'd look to see if this thing goes parabolic tomorrow, into the threes. And I think that would be a nice spot to probably get a flush. At that point, it'll be up 100%. BIOF looks like it's flagging here. Actually, take this one off the list. This one sucks to trade. Take it off the list. Thinking back, I think BIOF is easy to trade when it has PRs, but otherwise regular days, it kind of stinks. ESI is a stock that really got taken down here. And we've had a really low volume kind of bounce here. We're building a bear flag. So I got this one on watch for potential short. If the market rolls over, and it's had about $1 bounce or dollar and some change. So, you got at least a 10-15% move in it. ZHNE, now this is a Chinese stock that, had a hot move off earnings. And then it retraced a good chunk of the gain, and now it's right back to its sweet spot. I like the location of this for a run back to the 200-day moving average. SCOC is another one that's a Chinese stock. It trades a little bit thin. I'll only trade it if I really see some juice in it. But there's the days that it goes, the volume will come in and support it. But, we're kind of flat topping over there. GWPH, this one I watched for yesterday. The trade did trigger, if you're going to take a swing trade basis, today would have been the day to do it. I think it's still going to be in play for day trades. You can see this 90 level is a key. Watch for a weak open, and then if that opening dip gets bought, I think it's going to be in play again. NUNS is another stock I'm watching. I love these type of stocks that gap down off earnings, and then you have a huge spike down, and then they start to retrace. So there's always 2 levels I watch. One is, the top of the breakdown bar. And, if it starts around here, you get another flush. And sometimes if this doesn't hold, you might need to see some of the gaps start to fill, and that will give you a much better reward to risk ratio for, a secondary fade. But we're getting there. We've had a few days to kind of relieve some of this oversold condition. HTHC is still flagging here. I got this thing on watch. CCIH is a Chinese stock that I'm watching. With all these other turds going, it's just a matter of time before this one gets picked up. As at one point, this one was the hottest one in the land. So, this and like Moby are kind of like 2 that are sitting around. I chose this one as it's a little bit cleaner in terms of its levels to define than Moby. Grub, this is from last night's watch. It did trigger, but you can see, especially for day trades, it's going to have more juice in it as you're starting to approach kind of your IPO breakout levels here. Arrow, this would be more of a swing stock. You can't day trade this. It looks kind of like Sirius satellite radio, but you've got yourself a base breakout here. Under Armour, still on watch for the earnings breakout flag. Take this off the list. Take that off the list. Take that off the list. Cena, still watching this one. This is another bottom China stock. It just needs a little bit of a push to kind of get out of this range, and then it's going to be good to go. NR, take that off the list. And then Twitter, I think today was probably, that was probably we're starting to bottom here. We've had 4 days now where we've held this low, and we're starting to curl up. I think this one takes out 44 tomorrow and makes it go. To me, and this is the thing, there's no special indicator tell you when something's bottom, but just judging by the price action stuff, the spikes have been getting faded, but they just can't take it down. Just looking at the way it's trading, I suspect today the low's in, and then that's it. That's it. And then, of course, it's earnings season, so we'll be playing all our regular old names, and we'll go from there. So, fun day in the chat room, and we're going to keep this thing cooking, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Take care.